Hey, guess what? I'm finally back. And the reason for it is actually, I was off searching for a college. Yes, believe it or not, I do have a life. The internet is a lie. But what I was going to say is that, I would have liked to update quicker, but, well, life is important and all that stuff. But back on track. I just got cut, and I'm going to be using it on somebody that's not important. I'm sorry all you Bellsprout lovers, but I don't like Bellsprout much. He gets to be my cutter. And, yeah, I'm not going to comment on how wrong that sounded. This isn't a horror movie, this is Pokémon. He also gets more in Flash because Flash is one of the most useless moves in the entire Pokémon world. You might have noticed I also used a Repel. That would be because you've already seen all the Pokemon that's worthwhile here. There's a Paris somewhere, but you know what? What Paris? Nobody cares about Paris. Well, some people do. Mainly for Spore, but I don't care about Paris. If I want mushrooms, I'll go play Mario. I don't want to be playing Pokemon just to get some mushrooms. Moving along. The shrine that I went by a while ago, I didn't comment on for some reason, but basically, it's there for, reference to Celebi. Oh, and Repel wore off. I won't be using Repel all the time, but I am going to be using it in areas where you've already seen all the Pokemon that are worthwhile. If I'm just going to be trekking through an area of Pidgeys and Rattata, that's why you need to see that. Anyway, there's only one worthwhile guy here. And he tells you to shake trees with Headbutt, because that's what all the cool kids are doing. This will cause Pokemon to fall out. You can catch things like Executes, Pineco's, sometimes Heracross if you're lucky. It's a TM though. It's not like an HM where you keep getting to use it whenever you want to. This is really a boring forest. After you catch the Farfetch, there's nothing really to say. Who's this guy? I'm not remembering this guy. I guess he's an addition to Crystal, because I don't think there are any trainers here in Gold and Silver. But okay, a Bugcatcher. After Bugsy, I can't say that I'm... Wait a minute, Bugsy sucked. What am I talking about? Then again, the Ladybug isn't exactly the greatest threat in the world. No! Spare me the tedium of Tackle Scratch Wars! I promise, random battles will get so much better once I get good moves! I hate Supersonic! Excuse me while I go off in a blind rage, screaming. This guy proves himself to be more competent than Bugsy. I'm ashamed. And it's dead! Stay dead! Be dead! Forever! Oh goody. And now you get to see the mentioned Paris. Louie! All jokes aside, Paris really isn't that bad. I mean, look what it just did to me. But I was never really fond of it. I don't really like many of the insects. I mean, you got a few cool ones. I'm a sucker for Butterfree, for instance. It's not being fully paralyzed, darn it! Where was I? Thank you. They're also very boring at low levels, in case you haven't noticed. And as stated before, Parasite's one of the only Pokemon that naturally learns Spore, so that's a good thing. Headbutt in other places. I'm just imagining him telling his Pokemon to ram a tree that can't be normally headbutted, and it falling over with, X's for eyes instead. My mind's weird. Anyway, if she has something interesting to say, this is a Butterfree. And this is the one person you will want to talk to. Well, I guess. If you're one of those TM collectors, you may as well. She gives you Sweet Scent, which gets Pokemon on the field to be attracted to you. It's, really not a good move Thanks. It's not really a good move in battle, but I guess you can find some uses for it. Hello. There are trainers out here, as you can now see. Unfortunately, they're not very interesting. Look here, a youngster. Who would have thunk it? And oh my gosh, she uses the Rattata. Who would have thunk that? And it uses tackle. I'm astounded. I'm looking forward to the days where I can actually see a trainer and not be able to guess what they're using. That may never come to pass, but I can hope. Woo! Exciting battle over. I mean, I'm just kind of going on autopilot for this. So let's talk about something interesting. Something like what time it is. It's 3:23 in the morning. I can't fall asleep, so I'm playing Pokemon. And watching my Pokemon be fully paralyzed, because that's a fun thing to do, apparently. Thank you. My sleep schedule's been so off. Yesterday I wasn't able to fall asleep until 5. Welcome to, I don't know what to call this. Either way. Since I have nothing better to do, I am playing Pokemon. Really though, I do enjoy doing these, despite how boring the beginning of the game can be. I mean, come on, you're watching me do peck, tackle, scratch. What a variety. But as I said, Pokemon gets entertaining later on when you have a full team, and I'm just having fun talking into a microphone, I guess. I've noticed that I have actually a few subscribers. I've seen people comment, and I know I've said this before, but I'm happy about that. So thanks to all of you who are watching this. I really appreciate it. It's getting me to keep doing these. I would continue here, but I've actually been having some disc problems, so I need to stop for the moment. So I'm going to stop, and I will continue shortly.